I do not encourage or condone the use of tobacco or cannabis products, and if you're under the age of 18, you can go ahead and get out of here right now.
Alrighty, so, I never expected Seneca cigarettes to be my daily cigarette, but nonetheless, they have been for the last about 2 weeks, I gotta be completely honest with y'all. I've never really had a daily cigarette per se, so I would have to say that the Seneca Red 100s, in fact, actually, are my, well, I have to be honest with y'all, first real daily cigarette. The max amount of packs I've bought in a row has been like 2 packs, I gotta be completely honest with y'all. But over the last 2 weeks, I've bought like 5, 6 packs of these because I've just been enjoying them, I gotta be completely honest with y'all, and I really don't know what it is. Usually, I like to switch it up, but right now I'm kind of feeling like, I just kind of want to smoke the same thing over and over again kind of thing. It's weird, but today I'm going to be talking a little bit about why I think the Seneca Red 100s are my now daily cigarette, I gotta be completely honest with y'all, and I'm going to be smoking, well, a little bit of a Seneca Red 100, you know what I'm saying? But I think without further ado, let's go ahead and get it lit up, and let's go ahead and start talking. Yes sir, you know what I'm saying? I apologize for the noise in the background. If y'all can hear that, I can hear that, but it sounds like somebody's playing music or something and there's some lights on and stuff like that. Hopefully YouTube doesn't copyright me or anything like that. But yeah, the Seneca Red 100 is my absolute, well, not my favorite cigarette. It's not my favorite cigarette, and that's what's really confusing kind of thing. I would have expected to want to smoke a bunch of Southern Cuts or something like that, not a Seneca Red 100. But there are a couple different reasons, in my personal opinion, as to what makes the Seneca Red 100 and the Seneca Red as just a cigarette kind of thing a great daily cigarette. And number one is the cost. These are very cheap. In my area right now, these are like $4.50. In the area where I used to live, these are like $3.75. So these are super, super cheap cigarettes, cheaper than Marlboro, and in my personal opinion, just as good as Marlboro, I gotta be completely honest with y'all. And I absolutely, absolutely love the price, and that is one of the driving factors, because I just picked up a pack kind of thing, because I just needed something to smoke kind of thing. I had some cigarettes lined up I wanted to review, but I wasn't gonna do a review for the next couple days kind of thing, and I had run out of cigs, so I was kind of like, okay, well, I just want to get some cheap pack of cigs and just start smoking it kind of thing. That's what I need to do, because I'm like, I got an addiction kind of thing. I got an addiction to handle kind of thing. So I bought these, and I was expecting to get one pack and not really want to pick up another and pick up a different pack of a cigarette I've already smoked afterwards kind of thing. But then I went back to the store, and I was kind of like, meh, I'll just get another pack of Senecas kind of thing. And it was very odd. I gotta be completely honest with you, it certainly was very odd. But honestly, there is tons and tons of like reasoning. I'm trying to reason in my head, you know what I'm saying? And the number one reason is, well, as said, the price. The price is super cheap, which helps me be able to buy it daily kind of thing. It's really nice, I gotta be completely honest with you. The price is super sweet. I love the price of these. That is one of my favorite things. The second thing, though, is that this is not a particularly special cigarette. And usually I like special cigarettes. I like Marlboro Southern Cuts. I like Marlboro Blend No. 27s. I like the Jerums. I like them special sort of cigarettes kind of thing. The cigarettes that are very unique in their own way, and I really like that. This is not unique, but that's why I like it so much as a daily cigarette. That's why I like it so much as a daily cigarette, I gotta be completely honest with y'all, because it's not unique. It's not. And I feel like that's what works so well with the Marlboro Red, is that it's like not really, in my personal opinion, that much of a unique cigarette. There's a lot of cigarettes that could be compared to the Marlboro Red in taste and body and in how it smokes kind of thing. There's a lot of cigarettes. It's not a very special cigarette in my personal opinion. It's special because it's a Marlboro Red, but the actual taste and the experience itself, in my personal opinion at least, and we're free to disagree on this subject, of course, is not particularly unique. It's the same with this Seneca, but that's one of the reasons why I like it so much, because it's such a generic taste. It's just kind of like it goes down like butter kind of thing. And man, I don't know what the deal is. When I first sat down here, there was no music going or anything, but they just started it up, you know what I'm saying? So I'm really hoping YouTube doesn't copyright me, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta be completely honest with y'all, like, man, it's just so weird. I've never had a daily cigarette before, especially, I was never expecting a Seneca to be my daily cigarette, I gotta be completely honest with y'all. I was expecting, if I was like, okay, I'm gonna have a daily cigarette kind of thing, I'm gonna be smoking a Marlboro Southern Cut, but I feel like part of the reason is also because of where I've been going lately. Where I've been going is like 2 minutes away from my apartment, I gotta be completely honest with y'all, and it's just right there kind of thing. They got some cigs, they don't have the greatest variety in the world, but they got cigs at a decent price, but they don't have Marlboro Southern Cuts. They have Marlboro Reds, but the Marlboros there are not super cheap, I gotta be completely honest with y'all. They are a more expensive place that sells Marlboro Reds, or Marlboros in general. I don't know why they're more expensive, but they are nonetheless, and it is starting to rain? Maybe? I think the wind just picked up, but feel like that's another reason as to why Senecas have become my daily, because these are like the cheapest cigs that are there, kind of thing. These are like the cheapest cigs that are there, but in my personal opinion, the really most seeable factor for me as to why these have become my daily cigarette is pretty simple. It's because it's a generic cigarette kind of thing. It's a taste that isn't unique, and that is why I feel like it's become my daily cigarette. I gotta be completely honest with you. That really is why, because it's not a unique cigarette. It's just something that goes down easy. It's something enjoyable, something that tastes good, but it's not unique kind of thing. I don't get sick of a unique cigarette kind of thing. I'm like, that's my thing. A lot of times when I'm smoking a pack of cigarettes kind of thing, if I smoke a whole pack of cigarettes back to back, just that pack kind of thing, I tend to get a little bit sick of it afterwards kind of thing. But I haven't gotten sick of it. Maybe it's just me maturing a little bit as a person or something like that, just not wanting to switch up as variety or anything like that kind of thing. Maybe that's just it kind of thing. I have no clue, honestly. I guess we'll find out in the future, you know what I'm saying, if this trend continues. But, I mean, like, I gotta be completely honest with you, I really do feel like it's because it's such a generic flavor, it's hard to get sick of. A Marlboro Southern Cut, I love Marlboro Southern Cut, it's my favorite cigarette ever. But I feel like if I was to smoke 5 packs back to back kind of thing, like I've done with the Seneca Reds kind of thing, I would probably get sick of it. I gotta be completely honest with you. I would probably get sick of the Marlboro Southern Cut. And I don't want to do that because I love the Marlboro Southern Cut so much. But I don't really like this. I like the Seneca Reds. Don't get me wrong. I think they're one of the best budget, full-flavored cigarettes. But it's not my favorite cigarette. It's not really even in my top 10. Maybe later part of top 10, maybe like number 9 or 10 kind of thing. But I haven't really thought of it like that kind of thing. I gotta be completely honest with y'all. It's just one of those things where I feel like it's a cigarette that's so generic, you can't really get sick of it. But I'm also, the real attributing factor to it is that I'm not scared to get sick of it kind of thing. The Marlboro Southern Cut, as I said, the Marlboro Blend 27 to Jerem's, I don't want to get sick of those because I have memories with those. I love those kind of thing. I don't want to get sick of them kind of thing. The Senecas, on the other hand, I really couldn't care less about. I could not care less about the Senecas. I like them, don't get me wrong. But it's just one of those things where I'm just kind of like sitting here and I'm just kind of like, it's a Seneca kind of thing. I don't know. Senecas are my daily cigarette, but I never really expected it to become one, but it is nonetheless, and I really cannot complain. Senecas are pretty good. I gotta be completely honest with y'all. Let me know what y'all's daily cigarette is in the comments down below, though. I think this has pretty much been the entire video. I really don't know what else to talk about. That's pretty much my reasoning, you know what I'm saying? But as said, it certainly is odd. I gotta be completely honest with y'all. It certainly is odd how I've never really had a daily cigarette before. I've always liked to switch it up. Every single time I get a new pack of cigarettes, I typically do not buy the same cigarette twice kind of thing. I've done it a couple times. I bought the same cigarette twice in one time kind of thing. I bought like a pack of Marlboro Southern Cut one week and then another pack of Marlboro Southern Cuts the other week, and an acorn just hit my car. Oh my goodness, because I'm sitting right next to the star right now. I cannot believe this. But I gotta be completely honest with y'all, like, man, it's just weird. I've never bought a pack of cigarettes one week and then I put another pack of cigarettes the next week and another pack of cigarettes the next week and another pack of cigarettes the next week. It's so odd, I gotta be completely honest with y'all. But really, no complaints on my behalf, you know what I'm saying? Really, no complaints on my behalf. I cannot complain at all. But it certainly just is odd. It certainly just is odd. But yeah, that's pretty much my reasoning. That's pretty much my reasoning, as said. And yeah, make sure to let me know what y'all's daily cigarette is in the comments down below. Let me know why that is your daily cigarette. Is it a similar reason to me? Is it because it's an inexpensive cigarette? Is it because it's kind of a generic cigarette that really doesn't have too many special attributes but is good nonetheless? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm very curious to find out, but I think without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and finish this off in just a moment, and I'm going to go ahead and let y'all get back to your day, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm having a great day right now, and I hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day as well, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Can't complain, though. This is my second cigarette of the day. It's currently like 12 o'clock right now, you know what I'm saying? Gonna go pick up a vape for tomorrow's video, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So tomorrow, gonna have a vape review, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's pretty much the cigarette, so that's pretty much the video. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more content. I got my Instagram, my book, my merch, everything in the description down below. Highly recommend you guys check all those out. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Until the next one, y'all, stay safe and peace, and have a great one. Yes, sir, you know what I'm saying?